Greetings and welcome to Yank and Brit Play Venture Time. This is Kalinran. I saw this game perfectly by chance on Steam recently called Don't Make Love, I think it's called. And it just seemed really interesting. I was just like, wow, this is a really bizarre and strange game. But there's a mechanic into it. Like I haven't played it at all yet. This is the first time playing it. But there's a mechanic to it where the entire game is literally you typing your response to the characters, or to my understanding, the other character in the game, and like everything is based off of what you type. And so I've seen games like do this before. It's not a brand new thing or anything like that. I mean, shoot, I think there was games in the '80s when I was a kid that had mechanics similar to that, but it never really was amazing. I mean, you can only do so much with text that you're typing to a program, to a computer, until we get like Cylon based intelligence, I'm sure, in the future. But anyway, so because of that, and because I'm a developer, I kind of looked at this and I was like, oh, this just seems like something worth trying out, just to take a gander and see what it's like. And also, I thought it would be something fun to record, just because I've never played this game before and I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I haven't read anything about it other than the synopsis description in Steam. I haven't read any reviews about it. Nothing. This is a blank slate going into it for me. So, yeah, I mean, we start out with a little quote here. The essence of tragedy is a real conflict between the subject's freedom and an objective necessity, a conflict which is ended not by the defeat of one or the other, but because both at one victors, okay, and vanquished appears in a perfect indifferentiation. All right, cool. I feel like that might be a little bit above my pay grade a little bit there, but anyway, So yeah, the game's about praying mantises, whatever the case may be. And literally all I know about it is you can play as the male or the female, and if you play as a female, well, actually I think it's the other way around, because I think praying manti, the female's bigger than the male. I think. Insects are kind of like that. So I think if you're playing as the female, you're interacting with the male, and if you're playing as the male, you're interacting with the female. And the whole idea of this game, to my understanding, is like you're trying to balance this. You're trying to balance between being romantic or nice to your partner without getting all the way. Because I think in this game, at least, if that happens, you get your head bit off if you're the male, or you bite the male's head off if you're the female, and the game is over, possibly? And I know that's not how it always goes with praying mantises, but yeah, in this game that appears to be the case. So let's take a peek at the options here. We got, alright, screen resolution is kind of where I want it, even though my stupidly ridiculous aspect ratio doesn't seem to, play very nice with what game area we have here. Data lines disabled for performance. Nah. All right. Let's just jump right in then. See what we got here. Yeah, I was right. Cool. The female's the big one. I'm gonna do the male for obvious reasons and see what happens. You spent many pleasant months together, but these days All right. You spent many pleasant months together, but these days she seems distant, somewhere else. You have an idea of what is worrying her. She's afraid. You haven't dared to ask yet. You want her to talk first. You want to listen. You haven't really thought about it seriously yet, and you definitely never thought about it with the intent to make such a serious decision. This seems like a quiet place. The wind isn't too strong, and the sun is about to set. I like it. Hug, caress, kiss, smiley, sad. Alright, well, I'm gonna just go with that. I'm glad. Seeing you happy makes me happy as well. Kind of doing a little bit of a roundabout conversation here. often lately. Yes, I suppose that would make sense. I don't know if the game's intelligent enough to pick up on the pause there, or... I know we usually don't like to talk about it, but perhaps it is time? I feel it is. Whoa. See, look at that. We're already finishing each other's sentences or something like that. You can tell me whatever is on your mind. Listen, we look into each other's eyes every night. Yes, that we do. I think. I don't know. I haven't been here, so... From time to time, we allow ourselves a kiss. I don't know, should we be forward and just... Gosh, I wish there was a way like to be really suave about this, be like this and kiss at the same time, but Wow, you already stumped me, game. Yes, that we do. But how much time do we have? I guess that depends on us. The point is, I feel we're building something. Yes, I feel the same way. Smile, and it's us that we are together. I couldn't imagine myself being alone, or without you. There we go. You remember the first time we met? I most certainly do. Kind of want to put in parentheses, not. I mean, there's only so much I can kind of, I guess, roleplay here, you know, I mean, what we got here? Yes will be interpreted as yes I do, even though no will be interpreted as no I don't believe. This negative question is considered no as a confirmation and yes as a negation. For example, the question, don't you believe in us anymore? If you don't know what to say, you can always type continue or go on. Surprised, be upset, to be sad, smile. Fair enough. I wish we could go back in time to those moments. Hug. What? You keep your hands away from my backside there. As you wish. Sometimes I have desires. Don't we all? We're only human wouldn't make sense there, and I don't know what the equivalent would be for an insect. Some of my friends laugh at us. Let them laugh. What matters is how we feel. Could be, but that's not the point. Better focus on us, not them. That is what I just said, woman. Yes, that is what I just said. Well, I don't want to be snarky about it, right? Yes, I couldn't agree more. You were always the smart one. A female mantis that doesn't want to have sex because she doesn't want to hurt her partner. What's so wrong about that? I like living. I'm just worried about our situation. You're worried? I mean, you're worried? I don't know. You're not the only one. I'm not? No. I don't like the idea of being eaten myself. I'm sorry I brought up all these things. It's okay. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. I don't want to kill you, so there's no reason to ask me that. I'm not interested in killing anyone except our prey, of course. I wasn't asking you to kill me. Whatever. What was that kiss for? Oh, I don't know. It just felt right at the moment. Because it just felt right. Anyway, I don't think we can just go on like this. I want to be certain. I want answers. Well, if I can help give you some answers. Ooh, Control A works. I like that. Well, I am willing to answer any question you may have for me. I don't want to force you in any way, but I want to move on to openly talk about the possibilities we have. Then let's talk about the possibilities we have. We can't rule anything out, but I don't want to hurt you. There's a circular motion going on here. Yes, I know you don't want to hurt me. Even if it seems like we're in a hopeless situation, maybe together we can find a way out. What do you think? I like the way you think. Sometimes I don't feel comfortable with our peers. Achievement. Yeah, that probably didn't record there, but I just got an achievement. I don't know what for. Sometimes I don't feel comfortable with our peers. What matters is that we have each other. I know we shouldn't care about what other people think of us. Yes, I would agree. Are we a joke? Of course not. Thank you. It's important for us to agree on this. Sure. Do a little pressing there. It's so nice having you here. Yes, it is very nice to share this moment with you as well. I'm worried because it's our nature after all. Making love is our nature, with all the risks it brings. Again, I think the whole eating me thing is optional, but you know, I think the whole eating me thing is rather optional, don't you? There are some mantises that simply don't care. Why can't we be mantises like that? I have a feeling the program kind of misinterpreted that question, but yes. There are always those, yes, you are right, my dear. But honestly, I don't feel we can blame them. Why would you say that? They just do what they feel, and you should be free to do what you desire. I only desire your company. Only if it's consensual. Well, yeah, that is the idea. My female friends have already had a couple of lovers. And how did they taste? Some of them survived. Eh? Well, I like my odds already. You never talked much about your friends. Oh, my friends... Most of them have been eaten. Many of them have already been eaten. I'm pretty sure you mentioned that they were alive a while ago. Oh, wow! That's actually kind of clever. I mean, the fact that, you know, I said many of them have been eaten instead of all of them means that, you know, obviously there's some that I probably have mentioned. But even when I'm trying to take the piss out of the game a little bit here, that was actually quite clever. Kudos to you, game and developers. Yes. Several of them still are, but you know. Whatever you said, I'm getting tired of your attitude. What? I'm sorry. Forget I mentioned it. I'd be so happy to meet another couple like us. It'd be nice to share our problems. That would make things easier. I generally feel lost in all of this. The achievement I just unlocked was what is love, and I kind of want to say baby don't hurt me. I generally feel lost in all of this. I gotta do it, I'm sorry. Baby don't hurt me. I'll try. You know what? What? It feels like we're living in a strange, funny mess. That is one perspective. We're always looking for some kind of out-of-the-ordinary happiness to feel totally fulfilled, do you agree? I most certainly do. We don't want to feel alone, but at the same time, we're scared to make others suffer or become too involved with them, but we still need them to feel fulfilled. Yes. Life is not always just about... just about ourselves. So far, I've always been looking for mantises who I have things in common with. How has that been working out for you? It's almost like so far I've been searching for a mirror to fall in love with. Bad typo on my part there. A mirror to fall in love with, right. Because it is so hard to find someone just like you. But with you, it's different. Okay, just ignore my question, it's fair. Am I like... do I resemble your reflection? There's something more. I'm not attracted to you by the things we have in common. I feel something more, something irrational. I can't explain. Some kind of magic or spell. There is no need to explain. I think I understand. Maybe love is just an eternal desire to go back in time. Maybe love is only the first gaze, a moment, and the rest is just an attempt to go back to recreate that first magical moment. That actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. When you put it like that. And for you, what is love for you? Love for me is finding someone with common ground and sharing lasting memories with them. By the way, thank you for being so open with me, but maybe we're getting too carried away. Perhaps we are. Maybe I should be more honest with you. You haven't been being honest with me already. How can you say that? I was asking! I was only asking. It's not that my thinking is really specific or fixed. Go on. But I do have an opinion about us. Please, do share. Even if it may change. Well, hopefully it doesn't Hopefully, if it does, it changes for the better. On the other hand, I'd like to break up to set you free from this danger I'm putting you through. I can understand why you would feel that way. On the other hand, I know we could make it work. I've done it so far. Why should that change all of a sudden? You're right. Why should that change all of a sudden? I'm glad you agree. Anything for you, my dear. Sounds kind of cheesy, but what really concerns me is how long. Go on. There's still too much beauty in our relationship, and to let it go. Maybe it's better to keep the current balance. If that is what you desire, who am I to argue? In the end, these are just words, and decisions are taken together. Oh, okay. Well, I cannot help but to agree with what you've said so far. The moment we make a decision, something will change and will be lost forever. I feel we still don't want that. Well, just as you can't force, you don't wish to force me, I don't wish to force you. I don't know whether to feel disappointed or offended, but in any case, it's not a nice thing to say. Why? I'm sorry. I must have misspoken. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Apology accepted. Hug. Don't let me go. I won't. If we make a decision, the spell around us will vanish. I want this magic to survive. The magic isn't the only thing I wish to survive. Why not? I'd kind of to survive myself. I still love you and I don't want to break up. I don't want to hurt you either. I just want us to stay together. Maybe we don't need to change anything. Huh. Alright, well, I guess that was not a bad ending. Play again. Let's do one more. This seems like a quiet place. The wind isn't too strong and the sun is about to set. I like it. Yes, it is quite beautiful. We walked for so long, I'm tired. I'd like to stop here for today. Sure thing. I could use a bit of rest myself. Something wrong, my dear? Do you ever think about the future? I certainly do. And I hope my future contains contains you in it. You make me happy when you say these things, but listen, we look into each other's eyes every night. Yes. I could get lost in those eyes. Oh, come on! Did I upset you, my dear? How much time do we have? As much time as we need. As much time as we're destined to have. The point is, I feel we're building something. I most certainly agree. Yes, I can understand that fear. Some of my friends laugh at us. Let them laugh. Could be, but that's not the point. Better focus on us, not them. I feel like that kind of needs a little attention or a little bit of help, because it's twice now that I think I've made a response to that, and the reaction was a bit off, but that's okay. Could be, but that's not the point. I like focusing on us. Female mantis that doesn't want to have sex because she doesn't want to hurt her partner. Yes. There is nothing strange about that. Do you feel... Wait, what do we feel for each other? Love. I love you as well. Because I love you. You're so gallant. If you don't believe me, just ask me. I don't know how well that would translate in the game. You're cute when you say things like that. Kiss her again, kiss her again. You remember the first time we met? Of course. How could I forget? We were so happy. Aren't we still happy? Now everything is more difficult. It doesn't have to be. Maybe we should change this. What do you recommend? I wish we could go back in time to those moments. We still have those memories. I know, we can't live off memories. Well, that was pretty blunt and straightforward. Maybe not, but they can sustain us in times of sorrow. Sometimes I have desires. I always have desires. That makes two of us. Sorry I brought up all these things. Don't be sorry. We're just being honest. Why not? Because you're just being honest. Anyway, I don't think we can just go on like this. I want to be certain. I want answers. I also would like some answers. I don't want to force you in any way, but I want to move on to openly talk about the possibilities we have. We have all of the time. Well, I guess not. Then perhaps we should talk about our possibilities. We can't rule anything out, but I don't want to hurt you. I know you don't want to hurt me. You would never intentionally hurt me. Even if it seems like we're in a hopeless situation, maybe together we can find a way out. What do you think? I am sure there is a solution that will satisfy both of us. As you wish. I'd love to relive those days, our walks across the crop fields, the thrill of hunting together. We could go hunting right now. Those were some very happy memories. Do you have any other nice memories? The day I met you. about the time when you caught that small lizard, do you remember? I sure do. How did you catch it? I arrived just after you caught it, and you never wanted to tell me. Wow, that's... Gonna have to kind of create my own little story here, aren't I? I took well, you see, it was distracted by a tasty looking fly. That is when I made my move. I also remember the other time when, instead of escaping, you opened your wings and scared away that giant creature. It was the only thing I could think to do. We can't go back to those peaceful days, can we? Perhaps not. We can always create more peaceful days. Remembering is nice, but I guess we always have to come back to the present. I suppose we do have responsibilities that we must focus on. I generally feel lost in all of this. But together, we're not lost. Sure. We're always looking for some kind of out-of-the-ordinary happiness to feel totally fulfilled, don't you agree? Yes, I most certainly do. Isn't it true everyone wants to feel accepted at least by one person, to be happy and have no worries? I think that applies to most situations, yes. It feels like we're living in a strange, funny mess. The funniest of mess, but the strangest and funniest of messes. Look around, we're alone. Goodness, yes, we are. And we're together. I couldn't be happier. I could if... You could if you really wanted to. Oh? Go on. We don't want to feel alone, but at the same time we're scared to make others suffer or become too involved with them. But we will need them to feel fulfilled. I feel rather fulfilled right now, if I am honest. So far, I've always been looking for mantises who I have things in common with. Am I one such mantis? It's almost like, so far, I've been searching for a mirror to fall in love with. Am I your mirror? No, with you it's different. Okay then. Well, I am glad, I think. I hope that is a good thing. Maybe love is just an eternal desire to go back in time. Maybe love is only the first gaze, a moment, and the rest is just an attempt to go back to recreate that first magical moment. You know, I think you may be onto something there. By the way, thank you for being so open with me, but maybe we're getting too carried away. I would never want to be dishonest with you. Never. Never. Maybe I should be more honest with you, if you would like. It's not that that my thinking is really specific or fixed. Go on. But I do have an opinion about us. So, do share. Even if it may change. Well, I'm spinning in circles here, but hopefully, if it does, it changes for the better. Kiss her, you fool! Every one of your kisses is like an invitation to let myself go. It's like a death sentence, like a guillotine hovering over me right now. Perhaps you should trust your instinct. What really concerns me is how long. Maybe you shouldn't worry about it. How can I not worry? I'm sorry, this is too important. It's us we're talking about. I find us very important as well. There's still too much beauty in our relationship to let it go. Maybe it's better to keep the current balance. There is only one way to find out. In the end, these are just words and decisions are taken together. Yes, I agree. The moment we make a decision, something will change and we'll be lost forever. I feel we still don't want that. Perhaps we don't. Okay, go on. If we make a decision, the spell around us will vanish. I want this magic to survive. If that is what you want. Give me a minute. It isn't easy for me to talk about this. Take all of the time you need. Whatever you said, I'm getting tired of your attitude. What? Kiss her, you fool. You shouldn't kiss me too often. Maybe I want to. I still love you, and I don't want to break up. I don't want to hurt you either. I just want us to stay together. Maybe we don't need to change anything. Alright, well, I guess that's just a perfectly good just run through of it and seeing what it's like so far. I may do another video of this down the road. But yeah, I mean, in the meantime, it's a pretty cheap game on Steam. If this seems like something that would be interesting to you, by all means, I recommend picking it up. I mean, even for just a couple of playthroughs, it's kind of a neat distraction from some of the other stuff that's out there. So, by all means, I think it's kind of a neat idea, and I kind of wish there was more games like, well, maybe not specifically like this, but like this in the fact that they go against the grain. I mean, you know, as a developer, I've kind of done some game prototyping in the past, nothing substantial, and I mean, something like this is not something that was ever really on the radar for me as far as like an idea of this magnitude or of this design. So yeah, by all means, I mean, I think this is really cool. I think this is I'd like to see more stuff like this, and I wholeheartedly support the developers in going out of their way to create something like this. So thanks for walking through the my two playthroughs of it, even though the ending appeared to be the same. I guess I could have probably been a little bit more jokey with my second playthrough to see what kind of a reaction I could get. But yeah, I think this is a pretty solid game. Maybe with a couple of patches, they'll probably narrow down some of the other approaches and dialogues that you can take and make it a little bit more fine-tuned and interesting. But at the moment, I'm pretty impressed with it. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and see you later.